Hi, I'm Timothy from KiboMed, and this is the KX5600 Veterinary Ultrasound. The KX5600 is truly one of the most economical veterinary ultrasounds available today, yet it compares very well with more expensive ultrasounds and proves to be a very good choice for veterinarians today that are on a tighter budget. So we're going to take an overall look at this model and consider some of its advantages and features. First, consider the mobility of the KX5600. As a veterinarian, it is very important to be able to easily transport an ultrasound to various locations to perform exams. The KX5600 is well suited for this because it is extremely compact and lightweight. The approximate size is 10 inches in length, 13 inches in height, and 6 inches in width, and it only weighs 10 pounds. Most veterinary ultrasounds are larger and can even be double in weight. In addition, the KX5600 has an integrated carrying handle and includes a lithium battery that will last up to 4 hours. Many ultrasounds include a battery only as an additional option. So really, all these features truly make the KX5600 fully mobile. The KX5600 is very versatile because it can be used for both large animal and small animal examinations, and even includes a needle puncture guide function. It has 5 total display modes: B, BB, 4B, M, and BM. The KX5600 has an extensive veterinary software package installed, and it includes 8 different animals: bovine, equine, ovine, canine, feline, goat, swine, and llama. And 27 different body marks are also available. Many different types of measurements can be performed, which will maximize the use of this ultrasound. Measurement packages include general, cardiac, OB, and even automatic calculation of back fat and lean percentage of swine. The keyboard of the KX5600 was designed with many important features. It is anti-dust, anti-splash, and has many one-touch keys that are placed in an organized and simple way. This allows the KX5600 to be long-lasting and quick and easy to use during examinations. Some of the keys are Image Save, Cine Save, Image Review, and Print. Now, the keyboard is not backlit, but it does include an LED keyboard light that illuminates from the top of the screen down onto the keyboard. This allows for viewing the keyboard even in darker conditions. Let's consider some of the advantages of the screen on the KX5600. First, the screen size is 10.4 inches and it is an LED screen, which is power saving, lighter in weight, and produces clearer images. Now, this is certainly an advantage over ultrasounds that are LCD or CRT. The angle of the screen also can be adjusted from 0 to 30 degrees, which will give it a better viewing potential from any angle. The KX5600 will produce very good image quality to ensure a better diagnosis during exams. Not only does it have a 256 level grayscale, but also includes 7 other pseudo colors. So really, the KX5600 is actually a color LED screen. It also has an edge enhancement function, an image optimization function, and an 8-step TGC control that will produce an even better image quality. The probes that are available for use with this machine also prove the versatility of the KX5600. The probes include a 6.5 MHz animal transrectal linear, a 3.5 MHz convex, a 4 MHz convex transrectal, a 7.5 MHz high-frequency linear, a 6.5 MHz microconvex, and a 3.5 MHz linear array loin probe. Now let's take a look at the connectivity options of the KX5600. First, it has two probe connectors standard and can be quickly switched from one probe to the other with just the touch of one key on the keyboard. Many other ultrasounds include only one probe connector. It has two USB ports, a color SVGA output, a foot switch port, and a video output port. But what makes this ultrasound really unique is that it also includes a DICOM port for network connectivity, which is standard. Many ultrasounds offer this as an option only. So we've been able to take a quick overview of the features and advantages of the KX5600 veterinary ultrasound. This machine will truly benefit your veterinary practice because of its versatility, its mobility, and its many standard features that are not found in other ultrasounds at such a low price. Please visit our website today for more information or to purchase the KX5600 veterinary ultrasound. Hi, this is Timothy with KiboMed, and we're going to get a closer look at the KX5600 veterinary ultrasound in this video. We will consider the layout of the keyboard, the different ports that are standard found on the back of the machine, and also the overall design that makes this ultrasound really unique. But first, let's take a closer look at the keyboard and its layout. On the upper middle of the keyboard is the power button. Just press it and the ultrasound will power up in less than 10 seconds. And as you can see, the keyboard is compact and very organized, which allows for easy use, and it doesn't require a lot of time to learn of its different keys. Also, there are many one-touch keys so that the most important functions can be performed quickly during an exam. Now the trackball is centered and all the necessary keys are within close range and surrounding it. So navigation is quick and easy, even allowing the use of one hand so that your other hand can be free to use the probe or perform other tasks. Let's now take a look at the keys that are around the trackball and see what functions they perform. In the top row, the first key is the patient key. By pressing this key, a menu will come up on the screen that allows important patient information to be entered, such as name, age, gender, and ID. Next, we have the comment key. Pressing this key when an image is frozen will allow needed information to be typed onto an image wherever needed. Then the third key is the body mark key, and there are 27 total body marks that are divided into 7 categories. The next key is the clear key, and this key is used to delete any annotations, measurements, or body marks. And the final key is the print key. Now in the next row on each end we see a back key, and on the other side we have a set key. The set key is used to make selections on the screen with the trackball or to adjust a value while in a certain menu. The back key can be used to return to a previous value when adjusting menu options. Now just as an example, while in B mode, the color of the screen can be changed on the menu. First, highlight B color using the trackball. Press Set to change the color, but to go to a previous color, press the back key. Now in between the back and set keys are 3 other important keys. First we have the measure key, which allows making multiple measurements on a frozen image. Next is the Cine key to see the playback of images for a period of time before an image is frozen. It will save up to 240 frames that can be scanned through using the trackball or direction keys. Now the third key is the OB key, which will allow the adjustment of OB measurements in B mode. Options can be chosen from the menu on the screen. There are two important knobs that are on each side of the trackball. Here on the left is the gain control, and by rotating it, the gain can be adjusted. On the right side we have the function control, which by rotating it will adjust the depth of the image. Now these knobs can also be used to rotate the direction of an arrow mark that is on an image. Directly above the center group of keys are the different imaging modes, which is a common placement on most ultrasounds. We have a B mode, BB mode, 4B mode, and M mode or BM mode. Now let's take a look at the keys that are found on the left side of the keyboard. The first key is the probe key. If two different keys are connected, pressing this key will switch between the different probes. Next we have the setup key that allows access to and to customize system settings. And also here below we have direction keys. Now these keys have many different functions, such as changing the direction of the cursor on the screen or adjusting the start or end position and angle of needle puncture guidelines. Let's now focus on the right side of the keyboard. At the top is the TGC control. There are 8 different segments to adjust the gain at different depths. Below the TGC control is the frequency key. Pressing this key will change the probe frequency quickly. Next is a shortcut key to adjust the frame average. Pressing this in real time will adjust the frame average in 4 different levels. This key is the iSave key, which is a one-touch key to save images quickly when they are frozen. A folder and file name is automatically generated based on the current date and time. Now the next key is the review key. This will allow the review of saved patient images that are in each folder. Also, image management functions can be performed, such as deleting, printing, or transferring to a PC. And finally, this is the freeze key to freeze or unfreeze an image. Let's take a closer look at the actual keyboard. The keyboard is easy to use and is modeled after a typical computer keyboard, so its functions and layout are very similar. But there are some other important keys that are found here also. First is the arrow key. In annotation status, press this key to place an arrow mark on an image. The direction can then be adjusted using the gain or function control knobs. Next, the first key in the top row is the escape key. This key will exit dialog, menu, or measurement screens. The next 2 keys that we find are the screen brightness controls. This key here is the acoustic power key. While in real-time scanning mode, pressing this key will adjust the acoustic parameters of the system. Now next we have the image post-process key, and this is actually a shortcut key. This key can be used in real-time or frozen mode and has 4 different adjustments. The number 2 adjustment is recommended for normal use. The F1 key is a shortcut key also, and it's used to send an image to a DICOM server. The F2 key is a user-defined key. This next key is a key that will change the keyboard language. This key here is a one-touch image transfer key. This is used to transfer an image to a network printer. Now next we have the needle puncture guide key. Pressing this will allow 2 puncture guidelines to be shown on the screen. They can then be adjusted using the direction keys. And finally we have another one-touch save key. One last key to highlight is the key located next to the power button. Pressing this key will turn on an LED light from the top of the screen and it will illuminate down onto the keyboard. Although the keyboard is not backlit, this LED works just as well in darker conditions to see the keyboard sufficiently. Let's take a closer look at the back of the KX5600 and see what the connectivity options are. Now when we turn it around, you'll notice that there are two standard probe ports. Most ultrasounds only have one probe port that comes standard with an additional second one at an additional cost. Having two on this machine already gives it a unique adaptability that other machines don't have. There are several types of probes that the KX5600 will support, but one of the most desired probes for veterinarians is the rectal probe. Now this probe is known to be very unique because it actually has a lens size that is 70 millimeters and it produces a wide image so that the largest of follicles can be examined. There are other ultrasounds that have a 70 millimeter lens, but they only produce images of 50 to 60 millimeters in length. Let's look at the other ports that are standard with the KX5600. There are two USB ports at the top, a color SVGA port, a foot switch port, a video output interface port, and a DICOM network port. Having this DICOM port is also a unique feature of the KX5600 because most ultrasounds only offer such port as a costly option. Now below these ports is the power adapter port, and then if we turn to the side of the machine, we have where the battery is located. Finally, let's take a look at the overall design of the KX5600. The 10.4-inch LED screen produces large, clear images, and also the angle of it can be adjusted from 0 to 30 degrees. And this is a nice feature because from any angle that you look at the machine will allow you to see the image in an easy way. Now also, if you notice, the keyboard folds up very easily and locks into place. Overall, it is compact, it's lightweight, it can be easily carried, and it has a strong integrated carrying handle. So this really allows the KX5600 to be a perfect ultrasound for those who perform mobile exams. So we've been able to briefly look at the KX5600, its keyboard layout, its different connectivity ports, and the overall design that makes this ultrasound truly unique. For more information or to purchase the KX5600 Veterinary Ultrasound, please visit our website at kebomad.com today.
Hello, everybody. So hereby I try to introduce the advantages of this new model, KX5600. This model is very small and very light, very convenient. See, I can take it very easily, including the probe and the battery. It is just 10 pounds. Yeah, not like others with a bigger display, but it's really heavy, just like this one. This one Echo 1. It is with 12 inches, but it's really heavy, including probe and the battery should be around 20 pounds, I think. Yeah. and this model comes with DICOM as a standard configuration. As you see here, DICOM port, but not as I know, there is no DICOM for veterinary ultrasound as standard configuration. So this one have, you can do many things with DICOM, like you can print and you can transfer images to computer. So it is, most importantly, it is standard. So you do not need to pay specially for this model. As you see, this model comes with battery. And also it is a standard configuration. You do not need to pay. For example, if you buy some other models like Echo 1, Echo 3, you need to pay $300 extra for just one battery. It is not good for you. Yeah, but this one have battery as standard. Yeah, for veterinary use, it's very convenient and very necessary for you to have the battery to get it. Yeah. Now let's open the unit. As you see, the display is LED, but not LCD. LED is you can get a clear image when you work on the sunshine. For veterinaries, sometimes you need to work outdoor and the sunshine make you cannot see the image very clearly. And also with LED display, you can the image quality, the resolution is much better than LCD. Yeah. although this one, the size of this LED is just 10-inch, but as you see, the image area, the image of this is really big enough. You can see you can see very directly and very clearly, but not like those models with the 12 inches. Even their display is 12 inches, just like this model. This model, the display is 12 inches, but the display area is really very small, so you cannot get a big image for you to get the information very directly. You need to do some other operations. We have to see, and another advantage is the keyboard. This keyboard it is anti-dust, anti-splash. You know, for veterinaries, sometimes the environment is not so good, so the keyboard is very easy to be dirty. So you need to clean, and that kind of keyboard is easy to be broken down. You need, for example, some water get inside. The keyboard will be burnt. You need to repair it with money, sure. Yeah, but this one is anti-dust, anti-splash. Yeah. Through this light, you also can see the keys very clearly while you work in dark room. Sometimes it is very useful. Yeah. Another another point is very important. Is there are two probe sockets, 1, 2. It comes with as standard too. So sometimes when you work for small animals or you connect with two probes, so you do not need to take off this one and connect another. It is not convenient at all. But this one comes with two probe sockets as standard. This is very important. The software of the operation, I mean the operation with this main unit comes with multi-language, including Spanish, Portuguese, English, French, Chinese, and Russian. Yeah, it is very user-friendly. So you can select the exact language which you are very familiar. So it's really user-friendly. Any others? I think the most important for this model for veterinaries it is because of the low cost. As you see, as I introduced just now, the battery, DICOM, two probe socket, all of these are standard configuration. That means you spend very low cost, less money, but you get more configurations. You got more things which can be very useful for your future use. So I hope you can suggest this. I think you can select our KX5600. Yeah, and I hope you can enjoy your experience with it. For any more information, you can contact our local distributor, KitMed. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Alan. Now I try to introduce this very portable, very convenient ultrasound scanner for veterinary use. So firstly, as you see, it is very small, very light, very thin. So it is really very convenient for you to take First, I introduce the port of this unit. This model KX5600 have two probe sockets. You can select the probe through the keyboard to confirm the microconvex or rectal probe. Yeah. And also this one comes with two USB ports, the DICOM, VGA, yeah, for ground line. Also this one has a battery, work-with battery inside. So it means you can work with the unit without power supply. Okay, so now let me introduce the inside. Open the unit. You can find the image. It's very good, really good. I just made it. The screen of this model can be adjusted according to your requirement. You can adjust it to very suitable angle to see better image. As you see, like this. And also, in order to, sometimes when you work in very black room, you cannot see the keyboard because the keyboard, this model keyboard is not backlight, but you can get the same functions through this. Get the light to illuminate at the keyboard, so you can see the keyboard very well. And also this kind of keyboard, although it is not backlight, but it can be very anti-dust and also anti-splash to protect this keyboard very well. You know, sometimes for veterinary use, this kind of function is very necessary to anti-dust, anti-splash. Just you can protect the keyboard very well. Okay. You can turn on the light or turn off with this key. It's very normal. It's very easy. And also this keyboard is very, very easy to use. You can find any function that you need. You can press this key directly. No need to adjust through the menu with the tracking ball. So, for example, you want to save the image, you just press one key and then you get the function you get the purpose to store this image. And if you want to review, you can press another one. You see? You get the storage, store the image. If you want to, you can adjust the depth with this knob very quickly. You do not need to press this kind of key or magnify key to get a deeper depth. And also adjust the gain. But anyway, the software of this machine is very easy to operate. You can change different language, including Spanish, Portuguese, French, English. Yeah, it's very users friendly. Also, this one you can connect with through this model can connect with DICOM to computer, so you can transfer the image to the computer very quickly, and also you can print the image through DICOM too. So you can save lots of money to buy the thermal printer. As you know, Mitsubishi or Sony thermal printer is very expensive. With this function, you do not need to buy special thermal printer. Then you can print with just a normal laser printer. You save lots of money. Yeah, we provide 2 years warranty to this unit, the main unit and the probe. Yeah, here I need to emphasize this probe. The frequency of this probe can be from 5 to 9, so it's 4 different frequencies according to your requirement. You can adjust the frequencies just through press the key here. Yeah, with 9.0 you can get a very good image for small animals, like a small cat, small pet. I hope my introduction, very simple introduction for this model, can help you to get some initial information about this model. And if you need more information, you can contact our local distributor, KX5600V.